Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Planet Coaster. Let's play Planet Coaster. And as you can see here, I remembered after filming the episode, actually after editing the episode, I realised, wait a second, isn't there an asphalt paint? So I didn't have to go through that whole process of placing those that whole like flooring down, that roofing down to make it a floor. And then I found out I was right. I did try and keep it within the square. This is me finding out that you can actually go off the grid. I didn't realise you could do that. I tried to go up to the square and then realised I didn't really need to do that. So in a second you see me completely give up on that and then just go all crazy. So in this episode we build the park entrance, and that ride does close down. And I also employ a few staff. That's just to shut people up because I still wanted guests wandering in through the park. I got rid of them eventually. Well, they're still coming in and out of the park. Yeah, so we're building a park entrance, but as you can see here, I'm this kind of entrance plaza area here. I start doing some gardens. Here I put a statue, and it shoots water. I couldn't switch that off. I couldn't figure out how to switch that off, so I eventually give up on it, and it's just some blank space. The other side goes a bit more detail and has a pond, and actually I think it has the jester shooting water because we had a bit of a bigger space. Because I realised I didn't actually attach the path to the buildings on the other side, so yeah, I didn't realise I hadn't done that, so that was very awkward. Yeah, I tried to put a light there instead, but I realised I just left it blank. I thought, let's just leave it blank. I'm also going to try and focus on lighting. My lighting is usually atrocious. This is, you can see me focus on lighting and realise it's not working. I put fairy lights, that doesn't work. I tried this set of lights, that doesn't work because it didn't really fit it. I can't remember what I did in it. Oh yeah, I put a street lamp. I put a few street lamps down in this whole like plaza area. The entrance actually will go behind whereabouts the ride is where the entrance goes, which does mean the information and the staff only area are out of the park. I might move the ticket things, the in-game ticket things, and move them just out the way, out the park, like I tried to in the last episode. And just go into the workshop and get some stuff. Oh, yeah. Talking of workshop, I will be getting stuff from the workshop. I think like I don't think I'll be building every single building. I'll probably go into the workshop and use some of the buildings they've made just to speed things up. So you don't want to see me building buildings all the time. So there's that as well. And I'm going to try and build my own custom coasters. Like in the last episode, there are. I plan to have about. I don't know if I said. I plan to have 3 coasters. That's my plan. There's the wooden coaster, a kind of arrow coaster, steel coaster, and a kiddie coaster. I don't 100% know if I'm going to get them all from the workshop or just do it. I think I'll probably do them all myself, or maybe do 1 or 2 and then get some from the workshop. I do place a ride down for the next episode, which I no doubt will film in the next. I definitely won't be filming it today. This episode's actually filmed on the same day as the last episode, so as much as I want this series to be very interactive with you naming the rides, naming the park and stuff, I just got the bug. I was like, I've started. I want to do more to the park, so here I am. This is actually recorded the same day as the last episode. Yeah, you can actually see when I'm putting these flowers here, you can kind of tell I kind of gave up with the thing, so I thought, oh no, that looks a bit untidy, let's just recolour them. Some of the colours don't make any sense, but it's my park, who cares? Yeah, so I do eventually put a statue here. I think I might do a little bit more there, because it does look a bit untidy, and there's obviously some blank space, and no one likes blank space. Yes, in a second, here we go, I tried to put an ATM down in that area, and it just wouldn't let me. I kept trying, and it didn't work, so I think I eventually, I gave in. So here we go, I'm building a basic fence now. You can see, I don't know why I'm narrating things you can see. So, yeah, basic fence. So, don't go in here, but if you go in here, it doesn't really matter. That's kind of what that fence does. Have I already put a fence on the other side? Yeah, here I am employing staff. It's because the ride I did broke down. I thought I'll forget otherwise. Oh, yeah, I did do it. Oh, wow, I'm forgetting things now. Here we go, putting a fence down to make a backstage area, and that little extra bit looks like a gate to me in my eyes. Here's a fenced off area for no reason at all. Theme parks love this. Oh yeah, I delete this bit of fencing and then realise, wait a second, this isn't really permanent. Let's fix this. In a second, I actually go sort out path in the midway area, so that's kind of all sorted. So I think we now begin on this park entrance. So I use an Adobe material because it's colorable. I'm not the best at buildings, at big buildings anyway. I think that my buildings are absolutely atrocious, so do bear with. I was very tempted to go into the workshop and get one, but I thought, well, no, I'll give one a go. So here it is. You see me trial and fail. I make a rookie error within the World of Planet Coaster. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Let's see if you can figure it out. The reason I say that is because I didn't have to explain it. I do go and fix it later. And here I am. I think I recolor it because I didn't really like the colour. I'm going to go for blue because my favourite colour is blue. So that's kind of what we go for. Yeah, this is me adding a layer to the building. You might be able to spot the rookie error. Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I noticed the rookie error but I realised I can't be bothered to fix it or rebuild the whole building. So let's come up with a new way of doing roofing. This whole roofing, what you're seeing at the moment, it gets deleted in a minute. So if you're sitting there thinking this is awful, where's this going? It goes. It becomes a flat roof. There we go. There's me fixing the rookie error. Yeah. Also for decorations on the building, I put some billboards down. At the moment, they're kind of stock, like the Gulpy. I don't know what it is. I think it's Professor Verst and other ones. I don't know who it is. I can't remember what they are. It's just their logos. I'm trying to find some other bits and bobs or come up with other ideas. And I just put a Planet Coaster one on the top, which, here we go, this is me doing it now. I just put Planet Coaster there, and I think I just look for it and find a Planet, yeah. Just put Planco on there. I don't know. Okay, here's me putting the path thing, and I think while I was there I sorted out the path. Did I sort the path now? Here's me going into the Adobe area and adding what looks like a window. I imagine this is like many years ago. It used to be the security area, and now it's not. So it's what the security. That made me jump. A transition just happened, and it was a Star Wars transition there. You may have noticed. That's because I'm using the chef. I'm going to keep that in. I'm going to keep that in. You have to put a template in. I try and delete it all. I didn't realise that it was going to use a full-on Star Wars template. That genuinely made me jump. I'm going to go to the toilet after making this episode. But yeah, no. So you have to put a template from a certain game in when making it. It's rather annoying. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, like I said, my buildings aren't the greatest. I put the screens down, because I didn't want just windows and it to look like an office building. So I put a screen in. I put them portrait. I tried different screens, and I tried portrait, and there was no images I could find that were portrait. So I give up on that and make them landscape in a minute, because I just couldn't find an image that worked within what I wanted. As you will see in a second, yep, there we go, there's one, and it failed, and I bit the bullet and thought, no, let's just turn it round. I will put some more decorations, I feel, on the building. I just want to get the basics done and build like the basic bits of the park first, and then go and do some more of the minute details, rather than just doing a load of minute details, because I think you'll be bored. So let's get the big bits done, then go around and sort that. Here we go. Here's me putting. So yeah, like I said earlier, I'm just putting some basic company things in, and then here's me sorting the windows out from the other side. And I put a carousel down. I thought, well, that's quite traditional that a carousel would be placed there. So that's kind of my idea there. I'm going to put a carousel and maybe even a chair swing thing, and yeah, and then hopefully work on the coaster. So in the next episode, we're going to work on the first few rides and the first few sets of buildings. I noticed an error here. I realised the windows aren't actually attached to the building. I fixed that, as you can see. I know I'm stating the obvious with these things. Like I said also in the last episode, I'm editing this on my PlayStation, recording this on my PlayStation, using my microphone from the PlayStation, because my PC isn't working. I basically don't have a PC, so I'm unable to edit. properly at the moment, so I have to kind of come up with videos. So that's why it may seem like, oh, is this just going to be it? Is this going to be all the videos? We've found a PC, so I've just got to, get the funds to order it. There we go. As a bit of decoration, I put these like big gigantic lit up signs. Light up signs. I don't know the right wording for it. This does mean I have to put a pirate ride and a octopus ride in. I kind of get that, and there's even like a wanted Western poster to kind of tease things, like the entrance is kind of like what to expect in the park, etc. I put these signs down. I know they kind of don't make sense going there, but you do see signs kind of just dotted randomly in places. The events I work, if anyone doesn't know, I'm an entertainer, so the events I've noticed are ridiculous. Oh, the episode is ending. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.